So Auntieways.
So Auntieways.
So Auntieways.
Girl. What's the tea?
So Auntieways.
So you were saying that Betty Boop was black?
Well, she was based on a black character.
Yes.
And they Caucasianized her.
Caucasianized her.
Caucasianized her.
Yeah.
And never paid tribute to the black person that she was modeled after. I don't even know who she's modeled after.
Well, what about that song? Betty Boo.
And you know that what to do because you are
Betty
so...
Boo. That's not about
I'm
Betty.
sorry.
I do
if
not
I
know
upset
that.
ya, I come run into me. I won't betcha.
Betcha.
I've never heard that song.
What?
I've never heard that
Chanel
song.
loves that song.
Matinga, you're
Really?
lying.
A Betty Boo song? I have never heard
By
that
the
song.
artist, I believe, known as Betty Boo.
Betty Boo.
No.
Betty
no.
Boo is doing the do.
And you are...
This thing, you never heard Betty Boo?
Never heard Betty Boo. No.
Hey, Chanel's not going to be happy with you. Hello, Donna. Hello, Rhett. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hello.
guys. Hey, Donna.
Yes.
Hey, Rhett.
We were just
Yes.
having a conversation
Hello,
about
everyone.
Betty
Hello.
Boop. Having a conversation. Matinka showed. Hi, Linda Bobby.
Linda.
Bobby,
Now I
Miss
know
Linda.
Miss Linda Bobby. I know you like Betty Boop. Matinka, show everybody your shirt.
Out of the blue yesterday, my mom bought me a Betty Boo t-shirt in her little Western regalia.
Girl,
That's
you
so
in your
cute.
panties. You in your panties, girl.
I am wearing my boxers. Yes, I'm rocking
Fabulous.
boxers. Listen, you're lucky because I am often Porky Pigging it
Right.
completely. I'm not wearing bottoms at all. So yes, so be happy.
Hello, people. Hello, everyone. Hello, my darlings.
Hey,
Betty
babies.
Boop. Betty Boop is
Someone
doing
must
the
send me
do.
this song. And then last week you were obsessed with
Me?
yes, you were obsessed with the house song. Remember? And you sent it to me.
Oh, yes. Tonight is
It's
party,
party
time.
time. It's
It's
party
Boomba
time
Clot
tonight.
tonight.
So-
Tonight it's Boomba Clot.
So, Miss Booby, did Michael send you the party time?
Yes.
Isn't it the wrong version? Like, isn't there
It's a different
pumpier-
version. I'm used to...
No, darling, because that, darling,
Todd
There's
Terry
a
redid
pumpier
it.
version.
You're
There's a way
thinking the top-
pumpier.
but the Todd Terry is based on that original 83
Right.
jam, and that's the
Right.
Larry Levan garage mix, darling.
Yes,
Levan.
yes. But I
Larry
like the
Levan,
pumpier. I
darling.
like the pumpier version.
Me
Yeah,
too.
darling.
Yeah.
Hello, Raleigh, darling.
Raleigh Baker
Raleigh.
Music with
We're
that
talk-
stunningly lovely picture as
I
his.
know.
His
Hello, Raleigh,
what's that little
darling.
picture called? I always forget.
It's called Kara.
It's
called
called
Kata.
Kata, darling.
Ka-da-da-da-da-da.
Kata, da. Hi, Hot Mess Missy, and how hello, Diamond, Matingles and Boobies.
Well, hello. I love your name, by the
Matingles.
way. Great name.
Hello, everyone.
Rhett.
Hello. Well, Miss Rhett used to be known as Frag Hag.
Oh, that was Frag Hag.
And Miss Raleigh is gasping. Are you gasping, darling? Beautiful picture.
No H in that Rhett. It's a very
Oh, no,
interesting
darling.
Rhett.
No, darling. Oh my God, I'm trying to get comfortable. So as I was telling Booby before you joined the chat, well, maybe I shouldn't say this. Who cares? I might find somebody dead at the other house in an hour and a half, but I said to myself, I'm not
Hush now.
answering this text because we are going live. Do you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yup.
But I'll tell that
I-
story another day.
Yeah, although we could handle like 10 minutes of the show to make
Betty
sure that your
Boo is doing the do.
your
No, they're
73-year-old
just-
friend
nah,
who
they're
just had open heart surgery.
No, not him.
Oh,
Another
it's not
person.
her.
Another
They're just-
child.
They're just trying to stir up the drama.
Are they all
Mm.
over 80
Honey,
in this
my
town?
friend, my friend, girl. I was telling Booby last night I had to help him take a shower.
Oh my God! I swear to God, I thought you were going to. I had to help him take a.
No, darling.
And I was
but,
like, what does that mean?
the only
Pushing
way
the belly.
I got through it? The only way I got through it was like doing a Jamaican accent. Do you want me to hand you the soap now, man? Like I
Just
had
call
to-
me Junkanu.
Call me Junkanu, darling.
Like that mean nurse on AbFab.
Harley. Hello, darling.
Not
Hello.
the Harley.
Is that the
Yeah.
Harley?
This is the other Harley.
Oh,
This is
hello. Hey, Harley.
I don't know if Miss Harley wants her real name used, so we'll just call her Harley.
Okay, okay.
So let me
Remember
see.
that mean nurse on AbFab that was like
Yeah.
when she went in to go get her surgery and that mean Jamaican nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a new mic.
There you go
everybody.
again, confusing me for someone who gives a damn.
Yes.
Because you're
my-
too fat.
Oh, who would deal with that? Who would deal
Hey,
with
pretty
that?
ladies.
Hello, Michael Doss. Michael Doss is just chiming in to make it seem like
Like
he's
she ain't
watching.
watching, and you
But
know,
honey, she's
honey,
walking away from that computer. She's having a cocktail.
John's
She
in
is
the other room,
not
like, turn that
watching.
bullshit off.
My voice
Yeah.
sounds super loud because of my new mic, and it's
Harley.
freaking me out.
Okay, so that's Debbie, yo. That's Miss
Debbie.
Debbie. Yeah.
Let me tell
Get
you
out of
something.
town.
Let me tell you something. Miss Debbie the other day was working it out to one of my favorite songs by what is the name of the Little Mix. It was called Shout Out to My Ex is the song. Shout out to my, and Miss Debbie broke it down online so lovely.
I did
Really?
see that.
Yes.
I did see that.
And
I
it's a
did.
song I happen to love.
Y'all missed my breakdown, honey. Before you came into the room, girl, I was turning it out to Millie Jackson.
Miss
honey.
Millie Jackson.
Yeah, it's
I love Miss Millie.
my little warm-up playlist with some Aretha and some Millie.
I heard somebody posted, maybe it was you, posted Millie Jackson doing This Is It.
I
Kenny
did not,
Loggins?
but I just heard that 20 minutes ago.
Oh, it's fabulous.
But was it the
Yeah.
11-minute Ugly Man mix?
Long, yeah.
Yeah.
She was
Ooh.
it's fabulous.
I'll knock some motherfucker out.
I prefer Stephanie Mills to Millie Jackson, but you know, I hear you. I'm with you. I'm
They're
there.
nothing
Mhm.
alike. They're nothing
They
alike.
are nothing alike. But
You
Stephanie Mills is
racist
the bomb.
bitch. How
They're
dare
both
you?
black. What do you mean? I mean, for
Oh
goodness sake,
my
if anyone's
God.
racist in this room, it's you.
It's
for Christ's
Booby.
sake.
It's Booby. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, why don't we kick this off with a little Millie Jackson? I'll knock some motherfucker out.
Yes.
Or
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay. Hold up. Miss Matinga, why don't you get us started with some Stephanie Mills?
I feel good all over.
That didn't sound good all over. Cause I
only-
never knew love
like this before.
open those thighs.
What a
'cause I
surprise.
never-
When you open up a rosebud and you get like that really
A blump. Welcome
That's the
to
surprise.
So Auntieways. It's an unwelcome surprise. This is Mike Diamond.
This is Miss Matinga.
This is Bubeka.
This is Bubeka, and we are on episode 24 of this seemingly never-ending podcast, and we love it.
That's
we
amazing.
love it. We love it.
Yes.
For God's
Down.
sakes. You know
way
what?
down.
Wait. This is way down. Miss Booby, you started off.
All right. Well, what are we going to start off with?
Booby's choice.
Okay, let's talk about what we are featuring this week.
No, bitch, I meant do the whole intro and everything.
Oh,
Oh.
well, welcome everybody
Every-
to this
Everybody,
edition of
everybody.
Auntie-Ways.
As
Everybody.
I
do it,
tell
he's
you to
gonna do
start, and
it.
then I talk over him.
Yeah, because you're a
I'm
That's
racist.
okay. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
'Cause
Go
you're
ahead.
racist.
I don't know if I mentioned that there might be a dead body in the near future for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
what you
start
didn't
this
mention
over.
is that you're going to kill the person.
We're
Booby,
gonna start this over
please.
with class and distinction. Booby, go ahead.
Welcome all of y'all, or all everybody, to this episode of So Auntieways. This is Bubella.
This is Diamond.
This is Miss Matinga.
Welcome. Yes. Welcome to the live people in the audience and the dead
Welcome to
people
the
in my
Terror
near
Dome,
future.
honey.
Yeah. Speaking of Terror Dome, do you know what I was going to do? Have
What?
you seen Tina Turner lately?
Yes.
I've
Okay.
smelled her.
I was going to get a shrunken head, like a shrunken apple head, and put like a little straw weave on it. And I was going to have her on another laptop and then like chime in like, guys, we got a special guest. It's Tina Turner. And then I was going to have that shrunken apple head with the straw.
Oh,
shame.
mama.
Poor Tina.
Because she's looking kind of, well, she's basically
She's
just a
80.
wig and ankles at this point.
She's 80
Yeah.
something, isn't she?
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, not to harp on, an old topic of this podcast, but I just want to say a couple of days ago, we celebrated Thanksgiving dinner, me and Michael Doss, who happens to be in the room, and his dear husband, John. And I said that Tina Turner looks like one of those shrunken apple dolls at dinner. This one biting my rhymes.
Right, nothing, honey.
This one biting my rhymes.
Let me
Just
tell you
wanna
about
put it out
improv.
there.
Yes,
Improv.
and I was gonna take it and actually make it a visual, darling. Okay.
Yes.
She's 82.
Looking fab, honey.
At least one of those.
Chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
To give you a visual.
I'm about to give you a visual. At least I had the decency to put on pants, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Linda says, don't hate on Tina. I'm sorry.
No. How many times have I said that?
Oh my
And
God.
if you
me
are
too.
watching this on YouTube and wondering how are these people in here commenting, it's because they are patrons and supporters, darling, and it's a special privilege that they
And
get
it's
as patrons.
our little family that
And
always
we
shows up, and
love
it's
them.
so lovely.
So, what segment shall we start with today, darlings? Miss Booby, what do you think?
What are we featuring?
What are we featuring? You want to kick it off? Who'd like to?
Sure, I'll feature it. I'll
You
kick it
feature
off.
it,
I'm
darling.
You
gonna
can feature
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna feature it.
Feature
I
it,
am
girl.
featuring the holiday spirit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I
Love it.
was talking to a family member, a biological family
Biological.
Oh,
member,
lovely.
a cousin that you guys met, and she's got two sons who are special needs. One is autistic and one has Down syndrome, and they have decided to create dog treats. Dog cookies, like they bake them and then they, like I think it's a dozen, whatever, and they mail them out. You send them money and it's made with love, and they include a little dog toy in the. So I made a couple of orders today, and
I love that.
they sent me a video thanking me for the order, and it warmed my heart. It
So
broke.
sweet.
I was so happy to.
How old are they?
One is 30,
Okay.
Vinny, and the other one is 17 or 18, Dylan.
Now, is this a thing that anyone can order from them?
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll put the link in the description.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Homemade
And-
dog treats.
and it's made with lots of love. It's a great idea for a Christmas present for people who
Yeah.
own dogs. And I thought about it. I got warm, tingly feeling all over today. Being able to do something for them. So my
Yay.
big thing is the holiday spirit.
I
Hells
applaud
yeah.
that. I applaud that. I also have special needs. Bitch, I need some dick. And it ain't got to be special. I'm just saying. All I want
Yeah.
for Christmas is goo.
It could be special ed.
It could be
You don't
special
mind.
ed, my old rap name that somebody took.
Mhm.
Anyway, well, that's wonderful. I like that. And
Mhm.
you know what? If they arrive in time for the next taping, we'll see them on camera.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Miss Booby, you don't have a dog.
No, but I take care of dogs, and I think it's a great
Ah,
idea to give them, for Christmas.
I think it's wonderful. Good.
yeah.
Excellent. Matinga, what are you featuring?
So I have a little twofer real quick. Sort of in Booby's vein, sort of. I am featuring Thanksgiving leftovers.
Hello.
I just finished my last little bit of leftovers yesterday. I am obsessed, and I only get it once a year, with my sister's stuffing. It's really quite exceptional, and all the food that my family makes is fantastic. But you have your fabulous Thanksgiving dinner, and then I go home with so many leftovers, and then I just enjoy them over the course of the next several days. And your cat is just, I'm loving her right now, and she's loving you.
And smelling the new hat.
Oh, and so Thanksgiving leftovers, but particularly my sister's stuffing, which started out nice and crispy, but by yesterday had congealed into one mass of wet bread that I still ate. And it was good, hunty. And then also, I just want to say I'm really, really enjoying Discovery too. The second episode in, and I'm
Star
all
Trek
about
Discovery.
it. Star Trek Discovery, Disco, and just loving it, really enjoying it.
Oh, good.
And that's what I'm featuring.
I have not dipped into Discovery season 4. I'm out, not partaking. Give me a season recap at the end, and I might consider it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanksgiving was a hoot. I was in Brooklyn. I did hang out with La Familia,
It was
and
so fun.
it was an absolute blast. And I will say
I was
that
the best dressed person at that
by
Thanksgiving.
far.
Yeah, I was done. Although Michael Doss's mom was killing it too.
Yes.
She was killing it.
Yes, the mom
Yeah.
was killing it, and his aunt kind of in a similar autumnally colored dress.
Yeah,
Everyone,
but
his
honey, but I was
sister was
wrong.
looking gorgeous.
His beautiful sisters don't even have to dress up.
The food was
Like they're just fucking
delicious.
gorgeous. But I was
I
rocking
was a
my Janet
slob.
Jackson pullover, looking lovely.
Yeah. But remember, I had to travel for hours and hours, so I was just like,
Right.
um,
T.
yeah. But now the joke that John kept trying to make happen, well, we landed on two versions of it. Now let's see which one we like better. Why did the turkey cross the road? Because it was free range.
Ah,
That's option one. Okay.
Okay.
Why did the turkey cross the road? Because it needed a good stuffing.
I'm gonna go with free range.
Free range.
Oh
Yeah.
It's
my
just
God.
more interesting.
You guys
it's got more
suck.
depth. Yeah.
Matinka, you know the second version was mine.
That's
I
why I
just-
like the first one better.
But the first one is just a better joke. Like they're neither. By the way, neither one is funny.
Because she needed some stovetop.
But John's is funnier. John's was funnier.
All right, I suppose. Okay, so
Honey, that table was laid.
yes, hunty.
That table
I
was
saw a
laid.
picture of it. It looked
Yeah.
laid.
It
Throw
was
up a
really
picture, Miss
good.
Chica.
Michael,
Michael,
don't know if I have any.
I'll send you.
I
one.
didn't take really any. Oh no, I
I'll
did.
just-
I did. I was spice
yeah.
winning. I was spice
Yeah.
winning.
I'll send you a picture of the tablescape. Just a
So
tablescape. It's so
you are
pretty.
feeling Thanksgiving leftovers and
Thanksgiving
Star Trek
leftovers and
Discovery.
yeah. Also, by the way, second female captain in Star Trek, second female leading a show in Star Trek history, because there are other female captains in Starfleet.
Yes.
This one is a POC, is a person of color, and then we have Captain Janeway, and I love that. I think she made it to the captain's seat a little easy and a little kind of weirdly. in
Because
a
wasn't she a
roundabout way.
criminal and a fugitive in the first episode of the show?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like she's like, but whatever. But she's making a fierce captain. That she is.
I like that actress, and I did like the first 2 seasons, but just season 3 just lost me, honey. Yeah,
Season
but
3 almost lost me, but they've kicked it off with a bang.
yes. So what I am featuring, and I don't know if this is going to be news to you guys, although I'm not featuring the hairstyling choice, I am featuring Judy Justice, which is the new show from formerly known as Judge Judy, Judith Shineland. What captivated me, because I've been watching them on IMDb TV or whatever the hell it is, even though she has that heinous, dry ass ponytail.
Yes, not a stitch of makeup. It's like, girl.
When I got to the 2-part episode called A Family in Crisis, girl, these motherfuckers go in. Bitch, people getting sprayed with bear mace, windshields being cracked with dog chains, bitches getting hand contusions because she got hit with a can of corn in the supermarket.
Oh,
I don't know how you guys are not watching this.
And Judge Judy is listening.
Not
to
having
all
it.
those, and is she giving commentary?
she gives commentary, she gives commentary at the end. But what I'm most captivated by, I think, is the
violence.
the violence, but the plaintiff. Get into that look.
that's where that chick comes from.
Unbothered.
Michael has been sending out pictures of this chick all
I
week.
know.
I'm like, who is this chick? I have no idea who this lady is.
She is giving you like facial expressions for your nerves.
She does
What's
look
that?
like a woman who would hit you with a can of corn.
No, she got hit with the can of corn, but I think she was the one that attacked with the bear mace. Listen. We're gonna try an experiment. I'm gonna play a little clip. I don't know if this is gonna work. We've not played a clip before, a video clip here on StreamYard, but we're gonna try it. Who's ready to try it?
Bring
Try
it.
How the fight started on January 6th, where she got a black eye, is because she was taunting another young lady who my cousin has a video of them two fighting, talking about her child, telling them that she need to go take care of her kid and go be a mother in front of the police. And that's how that fight started. And she also tried to break this young lady's car window with a bottle. And the young lady got out the car and they proceeded to fight.
Okay. So
But first,
that- that-
it's ghetto when they say police.
By the way, that was me at the end going, ooh.
Yeah, the hairstyles were interesting. She looked kind of decent.
Well, actually, all
Homegirl
three
right
of
there.
all 3 of the young ladies are actually beautiful.
Yeah,
And the one that ended up with a black eye, her hair is sitting.
Really?
Oh, so get into Judy Justice, the 2-parter of Family in Crisis.
Okay.
is that 18 and 19?
Is that what I told you?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
get into it.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the show's been on like for 2 weeks. I've watched all of them.
Really?
And
How many are
there's
there?
about 100. Like they contracted her to do a certain amount, and that's how much there is.
And she's got that lame Sarah Rose as her law clerk, who's also her granddaughter.
Really?
Not featuring that. And
Mm.
court reporter Whitney Kumar.
Yeah,
No.
and no Bert.
No,
is it
no.
Bert? Is it Bert?
He ain't there.
He's
No
not there.
Bert.
No.
She did
He
Bert
was.
dirty,
She did him dirty. I heard.
and he's hurt by it.
Dirty Bert.
Dirty
Dirty Bird.
Birdie. Dirty birdie
Dirty Bert.
and his dirty rice.
Thank you, Vinny.
Yes, yes. But let's not go off on a drag race tangent.
No.
Who wants to talk about hot guys or crushes?
Ting.
I think we all do.
Sure. So I sent you my crush. Maybe you got it. Maybe you
I'm gonna
didn't.
bring it up right now.
So my crush this week is actor Russell Wong, who I have loved for like 25 years. He's kind of a journeyman actor. He's had a middle of the road career, but look at
Ooh.
that beautiful man.
Lovely.
He is gorgeous. He is 50. I want to get it right. He's 58 now.
Why does he look so
Um,
familiar?
Well, he did a 4-episode stint on Westworld, which I know that you love Westworld.
He was on Westworld?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and now he's got like gray hair, but he's still stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
But also, Joy Luck Club, New Jack City, Romeo Must Die, many T shows. Look, so that's kind of what he
Wow.
looks like now.
Yeah. Cutie pie.
Fucking beautiful. I've always thought he is American Asian. I've always thought he was just the most beautiful thing. And I was like thinking, who's my crush? And I've always loved Russell Wong. I know I have mentioned Russell Wong to you before.
Always Wong, never right.
Yeah, always Wong, never white. It's for me, it's Russell Wong and Glenn Eaton.
Yeah.
From The
Last Dragon?
From Last Dragon.
I
Yeah.
thought his name was Timac.
Timac is the lead, but Glenn Eaton is his Asian friend.
Is that the little kid?
No, the little kid is like is also African. Glenn Eaton is also Asian American.
It's not the one that played Shonuff.
No. Glenn Eaton played Timac's friend. By the way, Timac is also fucking gorgeous. Terrible actor. I think that might be the only film Timac ever
How's
did.
he looking now?
Beautiful. He's still gorgeous. And of course, the luminous, we lost her in the last couple of years, Vanity. Vanity, I always thought was the most beautiful thing. We're sort of jumping over to The Last Dragon. Great music, like a terrible film, but like one of those terrible films that rises to greatness because it's
Cult
so
classic.
bad. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen Last Dragon, you've got to get into it. It's a Berry Gordy joint.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do too many films, Berry Gordy. So yeah, but Glenn Eaton and Russell Wong are two Asian guys I've just always been obsessed with.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, Russell Wong, he looks super familiar. I don't remember who he was on Westworld, but yes,
I
what a
do.
handsome dude. Was
Yeah.
he in like Shogun World?
He
On Westworld. On
I
Westworld.
never
I don't
watched-
think so.
I never
No.
watched Westworld. It's not my
Was he
tea.
one of the corporate people?
I have no
Yes.
idea.
Okay, it'll come
Yeah.
back to me.
You might remember him from Joy Luck Club.
Oh God, so many years.
Was he the asshole husband that would
Yes.
hit his wife? Yes,
Yes.
I remember him. And I thought, and I had such a question. He was eating like a mango or a mandarin orange, like
Fucking
real, like
beautiful, yeah,
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, to tease his would be wife.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
licking a mango with his tongue.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it was interesting.
okay.
Honey, I tried to tease a man with a mango once by eating it seductively. He smacked me in my face.
Honey, you made
Thought
that
you were
man
having
go.
a seizure.
And there's like all the mango juice. But
Call the
why,
paramedics.
puppy? Why?
Call the paramedics.
It's sticky.
He's sticky, but he's so good.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Russell
yeah.
Wong. So Miss
Yes,
Boo,
Vanity
who are you
from
featuring,
Vanity
babe?
6, Hot Mess Missy.
What was that?
Who are you featuring?
I am featuring. Let me pull it up.
Pull it up to the bumper, baby.
This child from CNN, Phil Mattingly.
Oh, a news guy.
Yes, he's young, married.
Yeah.
That's-
Very
here's
all-American.
another picture. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a handsome cutie pie. Kind of a little bit young.
And he's doing Dragaton? What is that?
That's Peloton.
Peloton. Okay.
Yeah, I see him all the time.
Mm.
Tell me his name again.
Phil Mattingly.
Phil Mattingly.
Mm. Any family resemblance to Don Mattingly?
A good question.
Okay. Never heard of him. What channel is that?
CNN. He's a contributing reporter on CNN.
Where?
And you'd like him to contribute to you.
Thank you.
To
I want
your
to
collec-
learn.
to your
I want him
DNA
to
collection.
Learn me the news.
Learn you the news, bish. Special report, bish.
That's
Yes.
right.
There's no GNUs.
There's
Like
good
Gary Gnu.
Gary Gnu.
I am featuring Well, okay, so I'm doing like a twofer, and this is also going to call back to Thanksgiving. When we were at John and Michael's, there was a sport on television
Yes.
called football, and I
Yeah.
was very captivated by two beings that I saw on that screen.
Oh my.
That Andy Dalton from
The ginger.
first of all, look at the crotch, darling. She's
Bring
got
it.
some.
Yeah.
She ain't
Oh,
wearing no
you-
panties.
He's not wearing a cup. That's crazy.
She ain't wearing no panties.
Honey, he'd bust your head open like a coconut if you even like looked at him sideways.
Oh my God.
Like
Look
how
at this monstrous ginger.
He looks like Jerry O'Connell.
But he also looks a little bit like the
On
heat
steroids.
miser, like a hot heat miser.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he is a quarterback, I believe is what they call it.
Huh. I'd ask for my quarterback.
I'd ask for my quarterback. He gave me 15 cents. And the other child that I'm feeling was a coach, I'm guessing of the other team.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called. The Bears? Was it the Bears? I don't know. You know, sports, honey.
I was
Yeah.
trying to convince everybody to watch Rue. No one was listening to me.
Look at this beefcake.
That's Beefcake right
Now
there.
his name is
That's
Dan Campbell.
Work.
He is fine.
Yeah.
Let me find another picture of
He
him.
look mean.
Yeah.
He look real mean.
Yeah.
Like real motherfucking mean.
That's the kind of rough trade that like he'll let you blow him, but he will like donkey punch you.
Donkey punch you.
right at the end so that you regret it. Like, and you just fall away.
Honey, you could donkey punch me. You could rest your beer on the back of my
Wow.
head. Look
Oh,
at
the
him.
Dolphins. Miami Dolphins.
cute.
Whatever team it was. Ooh,
Yeah.
I could
He's
feel
chewing
those little,
tobacco, you can tell, which is disgusting.
Ooh,
How do
I
you
don't
know?
care. Honey,
Because you
use
can
me as
see
your
it in his
spittoon,
cheek.
darling.
Oh yeah, you can.
You chewing that tobacco, bitch? Aim it this
Yeah.
way, honey.
That
Spittoon,
wacky
darling.
Call it wacky
honey.
tobacco.
Call me spittoon,
No,
Tanya,
honey.
darling.
Spittoon Tanya.
Ha!
New drag name.
Spittoon Tanya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got it like that. And that brings us to the segment that we like to call Just the Facts.
Remember that episode of Facts of Life when Mrs. Garrett got caught stealing?
Yes, this episode's called Read No Evil.
Who chose this?
Look,
I'm
Yeah.
just curious. I'm just curious. I'm
After
not
I threw down with
judgment.
2 cute episodes, I was like, oh, la 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 la.
really, what
And
two?
then, it was the one where Joe is going to lose her scholarship, and the
Uh-huh.
other one is Tootie is losing her hearing.
Interesting, because if I
Yeah.
have to pull up receipts, I can. I suggested those. One is called The Source.
Well, yeah, but I
what-
co-signed on one, and then you were like, "Oh no, let's do Read No Evil," because you know what? Because you must task me.
No,
You
because
must
y'all bitches
task
don't ever
me.
suggest nothing.
So, but
Oh.
I
You
was like,
don't
I co-signed
suggest
on this one.
Nothing.
Whatever, but we doing.
No, you
this
just pulled the
one
color
as a-
purple, Myrna.
Beat her.
Yes, that's right.
You know when he
color?
says, "Which shoes should I wear? The black or the blue?" I like the blue. I'll wear the black.
Who's Ray Don
Oh.
Chong, the squeaky one that they throw in the water?
Oh, her.
In her,
Yeah.
yes, that's you. You're the Ray Don Chong,
Okay,
the
and Miss
squeaky one.
Oh, Miss Booby, which episode are you craving to discuss?
I'm craving whatever
But
y'all.
you got
craving.
plenty to say about this one, don't you?
I do.
Okay, break it down, girl. What's a synopsis?
So cousin Jerry is visiting, and I love when Jerry Jewel shows up. I think she's great. There's something about her energy. She's like funny. I forgot how many times she guest starred on this show. And of course, she is Blair's cousin Jerry. And we open up as the show often opens. They are in the lunchroom, and this week they happen to be obsessed with a really bad soap opera. And Blair and Jerry and Tootie are watching this tired soap opera.
What's the name
Is
of it?
Search for Mañana.
Search for Tomorrow.
Right.
And that's kind of the B storyline that rolls through the entire episode as Joe and Nat come running into the lunchroom incensed when they find out that first they say Ms. Magazine has been discontinued. You can't get it at the library anymore. I hate it when people say library, by the way.
Library.
It kills me. And but then what's really is going down is that they are banning books. Kurt Vonnegut, James Joyce, Slaughterhouse-Five is one of the books. I think Lord of the Flies is one of the other. They are banning books. And
Can we
of
take
course,
a pause?
Yeah.
Let's do a little table setting.
Yeah.
Tootie and Blair and cousin Jerry rocking a clute hairdo.
Clute.
Okay. Very clute.
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
Yeah. They're watching this soap opera on an Oldsmobile. What is that thing?
I had one of those.
It's
It's
a portable.
TV radio, portable TV radio.
Yes. It's a portable TV.
CB player, like not CD players, CB, like breaker.
Yeah.
Breaker, there's the sugar and spice.
Yeah. It's a
And the
cathode
screen's
ray
got to be really
TV.
tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
tiny screen. It's like 5 by 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the mechanism is like big ass, and it's like this. It's it's a take with you TV, but it's this
Yeah.
giant thing, mind you. Like now we have like this tiny thing,
Yeah.
Right.
but that was considered a portable back then.
So
Mhm.
they're gooping and gagging over a soap opera, and then Natalie and Joe come in incensed because Ms. Magazine has been removed from the library. And I gotta
Yes.
say, from personal experience, when
Yeah.
my school library removed Jizz Magazine, I was
Yes.
equally plucked.
There was also a dog at Thanksgiving called Gizmo.
Gizmo, exactly.
I loved little Gizmo.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was super cute. By the way, you just said exactly what I just said.
What,
You said like your recap is exactly my recap.
honey? Let me
You
tell
just
you
said it
about how.
again.
But oh really? Well, let me ask you,
Girl.
darling. No, oh no,
No,
darling.
honey.
You got to describe that ancient TV. You've got to describe Jerry's clute hairdo. You have to
Uh-huh.
set the table, darling. You've got to
All
give
right.
visual details,
Honey,
darling.
the only ancient TV in this room is
Is
you.
you. Okay.
You, honey.
So the library, as per Ms. Moose Straw Muldoon, is banning books.
Muldoon, the moose.
Moose Straw
Yes.
Muldoon is banning
Yes.
books.
Yes.
And as Matinga said, because clearly I'm just going to repeat what she said,
You got to get props.
they got to get props.
Thank you.
They're banning Slaughterhouse 5.
Yeah.
They're banning Wifey by Judy Bloom.
All books. I did not read Slaughterhouse 5, but I read Wifey in
I
high
loved
school.
Wifey.
They're not
And-
banning Wifey.
And I read Color Purple, but these are the typical books that get banned.
The
Right.
Fixer and Slaughterhouse
The Fixer,
5.
yeah,
and
it's always like 5 or 6 of these Fahrenheit, whatever that one
Catcher
is.
in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye,
yeah.
and these it's always the
Catch Me
same books.
Outside.
Catch Me Outside.
How about that?
How about that? The sequel.
How about that?
Yeah.
And I actually think it's once again it's one of these very special episodes, but once again timely. Everything that is old is new again
New.
because we are still talking about banning books. I mean, they still want to ban books today. And the thing is, though, is in school it's about free thought because everyone has to have the information to make up their own mind. Burning books still happening today, so an important episode.
Right.
So, but Natalie and Joe are the only ones kind of pissy about it. Blair and Joe are too into their soap opera world. Although,
And Tootie.
or Blair and Tootie, excuse me. But Blair makes a cute joke about a misdemeanor, and she
Yeah.
loves her own joke.
Yeah.
Sounds like book banning to me.
Isn't that illegal? Or at least a misdemeanor. Get it, Ms.
But Blair's very blasé about it. Tootie's very blasé about it. And I'm like, girls, you need to get
But Mrs.
into
Garrett
it.
is through.
Mrs. Garrett is truly through.
Room.
Why, Natalie, you're the editor of the school paper. Print headlines, write editorials, take it to the people, make some noise, make a lot of noise.
Mrs. Garrett, you're making a lot of noise.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, and I love it. I love it because Edna, not only does she got these girls, but she's thinking about the entire school. Like this is censorship.
Mhm.
And it's like she immediately goes to speak.
She
to the
sees it for
librarian.
what it is.
Instantly.
She goes to see Mr. Parker, but first a few questions about Mrs. Garrett. She's the dietitian. How are her nails so lovely? Doesn't she work with food all day? Also, it looked like all they were doing all day long was wiping tables and moving floral arrangements. Where's the food, honey? It's a kitchen.
When
Hello?
when do these girls go to class?
When do they eat?
You
When
never
do
see
they
them
eat?
take a class. Yeah, they're always in the lunchroom, but there ain't no food.
Nope.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Garrett does go speak to Mr. Parker, and he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. He's the headmaster,
Yeah.
Mr. Parker.
No, first she goes to speak to the librarian and finds out about all the 4 books that are being banned in the magazines. And then she goes to speak to Mr. Parker, who's only interested in her recipe for like
Apple
something.
strudel.
Apple strudel.
Right.
And they're having this back and forth where, he's trying to get the recipe for apple strudel. She's trying to make her case. And he's really like, he just keeps on passing the buck and passing the buck. Like he's not listening.
Our librarian has been trained to make book selections, and suddenly people without qualifications are overriding her decisions.
Okay, now I've got 3 large apples, 2 cups of flour.
Or he's actually
And
hearing
is
it.
that
He's just not
actor wearing
responding.
a toupee, that silvery hair. Is it a toupee?
I don't
Yes.
think so.
No.
It's his
No.
for real hair?
I
Yes.
don't think so. Yeah.
Wow, thick and silvery, darling. So she's like, Mr. Parker, you got to do something. This isn't right. And he's like, look, woman, I got all these parents breathing down my neck and they pay the bills. Know your place, earn your spot. You work in the kitchen is basically
Thank
what
you.
he tells her.
That for real.
It's a complicated world out there. And what we teach these girls is supposed to help prepare them for it. Isn't that our job?
I am well aware of what my job is, Mrs. Garrett, and yours. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the headmaster who determines school policy and not the dietitian.
Bitch! Like you that girl!
And he says to her, listen, fall in line. Don't die on this hill. I'm trying my best here. And, against her better judgment, she actually backs down because he kind of leans on her and says, I need this. And maybe this will work itself out.
Kind of like a go along to get along.
Yeah.
He asks her to cooperate.
To cooperate.
Right.
And she does. And then the next thing we know, she's in the kitchen putting flowers in vases because that's what the dietitian does. And Natalie's writing scathing editorials about this book banning thing.
Because she is the editor of the
Because
school
she's the
paper.
editor of the school paper.
Yeah.
And then Joe comes in.
And Natalie goes in. Like
Natalie
she
goes
goes in. Yeah.
Well, she's really offended that this is happening.
And then Joe comes in and says, you have been removed from your post as the editor of the paper.
You got chopped. So Natalie is gagged that she got chopped as the editor and replaced by somebody named Buffy Klein?
Fine.
Buffy Klein, as Natalie called her, Buffy the bunghole. Is that what she called her?
Did she call her a bunghole?
Buffy the boring, Buffy the bunghole.
Buffy the boring. I don't think she called her the bunghole.
I could swear she did.
No.
I don't know.
Well, she should have.
Although a bunghole is actually, it's just the hole at the bottom of a barrel that you
Yes.
put a cork in. That's a bunghole.
That's
We
a
have-
bunghole.
We have conscribed it, but a bunghole is just a hole at the bottom of a barrel that you put a cork in.
Okay.
So she could have.
So this is what pisses Mrs. Garrett off. Now it's personal.
Yeah.
And so there's a board meeting in a week's time, and Mrs. Garrett's like, I'm gonna make shit happen. And there's that one bitch with those big sunglasses,
That
hateful,
very
Rhetoric.
hateful energy that right away you're just like, oh,
talking about
these are
that
the type of
Studs
people.
Terkel book. It's like,
Yeah. I don't mind that my daughter reads this when she's 30 and it can't cause any harm.
Yeah.
My God.
It's like doll.
And then some other
Meanwhile,
woman-
I'm reading hand jobs at 14.
Right. Honey, you're giving hand jobs at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
real.
Although I'm not sure. It's
Children will
thing.
listen.
Yes.
Children will
Careful
listen.
the things you say. Children will listen.
Careful
Just-
that
The things you do.
Careful that
children will
betray.
see
Yes.
and learn.
Make
Ma-
that
the-
bunghole glisten.
Yeah, Booby, you were obsessed with that show, by the way, when I first
Oh,
met you.
love that.
You were obsessed. I remember that. Yeah. Love that. And I love that show too.
Yes, it's a good one. It's a great one.
And
Yeah.
you know he died.
Just a second for Sondheim, who was truly a
Everybody
genius.
rise.
Shut up, I like him.
Everybody rise.
Everybody
rise.
rise.
Rise. I got
Okay,
this.
so
But getting back to facts
so
of
they're in
life.
the auditorium and somebody shows up, Mrs. Schuster, I believe, one of the parents who is
Linda's
on-
mom.
on Mrs. Garrett's side,
Right.
and just outraged about this book banning that she learned about in a newsletter that showed up in her mailbox.
And suddenly Mrs. Garrett realizes, okay, I have allies in this.
I'm not the only one here.
Right.
Yeah. When suddenly Nat, Tootie,
and
and
Joe.
and Joe show
But
up.
Blair does show up again.
Oh, she shows up at the end. Right.
And
that's-
also
that's
a
right.
woman walks by with a fierce coat. It's like sort of like a maroon pleather with a gigantic white fluffy collar.
Yeah.
Did you see that
All I
shit?
heard was a gigantic white fluffy cock. That's all I heard.
And Mrs. Schuster, when her husband shows up, his forehead's a little shiny, but I'd munch it.
Hello.
Yeah, just put.
I'd munch
Mr.
Mr. Schuster from Glee. That's for sure.
Down.
I've never seen Glee.
Down.
I mean, I've seen the one episode about Britney, the Britney episode.
Yes.
Would
no,
you
I
do,
love
Mr.
Glee.
Parker? The
Sure.
headmaster? Would you?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
For how
He's the
much?
headmaster. I'm the
For how
headmaster.
much?
Honey.
For a passing
Sorry.
grade. For
How
a
much?
passing grade.
It's an old habit.
You know,
It's fine.
Booby, not all intimacy is transactional, darling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
How many shots?
The
many
prom was
shots?
great. But the movie was bad.
So, when the episode culminates, we find out that Natalie and the gals were behind the newsletter.
Yes, and they sent it to every single parent.
And we put each of the letters into an envelope marked Notice of Expulsion, so they'd be sure and be opened.
Nice touch.
I have to say, at the end, I kind of like exhaled. I kind of went like, "Wow, they did
Really?
something." Yeah, had been holding my breath a little bit.
Well, I'm going to say, as episodes go, this one, it kind of, comedically, not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, like it wasn't super entertaining, but it brought up some interesting ideas.
She was alright. She was okay. I loved the ideas. So for that, sure. But as a piece of comedy and a piece of, as a sitcom moment,
Yeah, moving on. And that is, by the way, the end of season 3 of The Facts of Life.
yes.
It ends on a bit of a wah wah.
Yeah, I will say that so to start out season 4, they start out season 4 with the 2-hour movie where they go to
Special.
Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would not be opposed to covering the Paris film,
I've never seen
which
it.
I thought was a lot of fun at the time when I was 13.
Maybe
Right.
as a special. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
ain't hap. I could tell in your eyes. I can see it.
Let's stick a French pin in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick a
A
French, pin in you.
your ass.
All right, moving on, bungholes of America, with some spirit
Happy
and energy. Oh, I'm sorry, I stepped
holidays.
all over your. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You usually be stepping on my lines and
You
biting
used
my
me biting
rhymes.
mine, bitch.
Okay, so that's all right
But,
though.
honey,
But anyway,
that's
thank
all right, though.
y'all
What
for
about
coming
it?
to
That's right,
another
that's right.
episode of
That's
what
right.
the
That's
fuck is
right.
this podcast
So,
called?
So
Auntie
Auntieways.
Way.
So Auntieways, happy holidays. Y'all come back. Now this is Miss Matinga.
This is Diamond.
Booby.
Bye.
Bye.
Auntieways.